You can't avoid it even if you want to say you're going to. Can you make decisions about paring down what you might do? Sure. Maybe you don't do all the decorations. Maybe you just get a poinsettia at the grocery store and call it a day. I think we can definitely pare back and not have it be a difficult thing to make that choice. A lot of times people want to just have the tree but nothing else. I think that's okay too, especially if there's kids in the house. You're probably going to want to do something if Christmas is what your family celebrates. And so put up the tree, but maybe you don't get down all the ornaments that are full of all the memories of the travels or just things that have been collected over the years. It's okay to go get a box of the generic ornaments somewhere. Even just changing the menu. Maybe you normally do a big heavy evening meal, and this year you plan a simpler menu that's easier to prepare and digest, like brunch, for example. So you still get everyone together, you can have a lighter meal, less work, and it, often when we're grieving, rich food can affect us too. So just thinking outside of the box and changing some things up can really help alleviate some of the anxiety that you feel about how do we do it this year without that person. It can be really hard to sit at a table and feel like there's someone missing. Some families lean into that and will even leave the empty chair and really lean into the fact that there's someone not there and set it like they were if that was a place of honor at the table. But that is really hard for most people. It's an option, but I think most people pivot and do something really different first. Often what they're dealing with in the beginning is, children are innately a little self-centered. That's how they come to us, and they outgrow that with time. But even when a loved one's died, say a parent, their first thoughts are really, what's going to happen to me? Who's going to take care of me? Who's going to meet my needs? And that is really a child's baseline, especially the younger they are. And so there's maybe some anxiety about it's going to be different and how's it going to be different. So a lot of times when kids are anxious about something, it comes out in like an energy situation. So keeping them busy and occupied can be a way of helping with that. And then just reassuring them, things are different this year, but we're still going to celebrate our holiday. And, getting them to tell you what's really important to them, I think is the first thing to do. And then do what you can to make it happen. You know yourself the best, and so make the decisions that work for you, but try not to say no to everything. I think sometimes we might say, I'm just going to sit at home and I'm not going to go out, but that can almost be harder. And once we get out and go and are with people that we care about, it might feel good to just take a break from your grief for that, a couple of hours and go to dinner with a really good group of friends, or to go to a party that you've always normally enjoyed, but also to know it's okay not to stay the whole time. They called it the Irish exit, where you go and you're there for a while and you make an appearance, but you just slip out. You don't have to make a big announcement about leaving. And that is something I've encouraged for years, is if you feel like you need to go to something, go. Maybe it's a work party and you feel like if I don't go, it's going to be a thing. But you don't have to stay the whole time.